Hello, everybody. How's it going? Katie here, Katielindskoog. I just wanted to pop on and talk about productivity. I know I'm not the most productive person in all the world, but I've been really good the last few years. I wanted to share with you guys how I became more productive. I used to be one of those I'll do it later kind of people. I'll do it later, even if it was just like a simple freaking task. I don't even know, for example, just like throwing the laundry in the dryer. I'll do it later, which leads to zero productivity. Anyway, I wanted to come on and give you one of my tips. The first one being I make a list every day at work and at home, and there is 5 things on my at work list. I call them the non-negotiables. Have to get those 5 things done. And then 5 things at home that need to get done. And anything after that is just considered bonus. You're extra productive today. It could be as simple as sending my best friend a text message. Like that's the kind of text or task that I have on this list for my personal list. And then for work, it could be start something, just start it. Like that to me is productivity. So that would be a check mark. And I have those 5 things. They're non-negotiables. It's got to get done. And then the rest is bonus. And I want to make sure when I'm doing my 5 non-negotiables, I want to be realistic with them. Like I can't start a project and finish it in that one day. Maybe I'll have a couple non-negotiables for like the whole week. Those are those 2 things that I need to work on to finish within the 2 weeks or in a week. Those 2 things, those are like my weekly non-negotiables. So that is kind of like my key to being more productive these last few years, because I remember I would make a list and it would be like this. All right, what do I have to do today? And it would be so long and I would get so overwhelmed that I would get like maybe 2 things done, or I would squirrel is what they call it. Just like do none of the list. Like, fuck it. So having the 5 non-negotiables has been super helpful for me, both business, personal, work, super helpful. Even the smallest things count as one of your non-negotiables that you know you need to do, like call your mom, check mark. Or, you know, maybe you need to clean underneath the freaking sink, because who does that often? And make it one of your non-negotiables that day. Those types of things are perfect for it because then it gets done. Same with my business. I make sure I get 5 things done, non-negotiables in that day. Same with my career, my job. I have the 5 non-negotiables. It's pretty awesome for productivity. My second thing is kind of, if you look back at yesterday's live, I talked about getting up early. That is one of my keys to productivity. You will be amazed how much you get done in an hour and a half, even like 20 minutes to half an hour. If you plan it out, like how much you get done in that time when you have 0 distractions. If I don't work out in the morning, I won't work out. I know that about myself. So I do it in the morning because I know it'll bring me productivity throughout the day. I'm getting it done already, so I don't have to do it in the evening. And it makes me feel good. I am just doing some caffeine-free lime-time ketones. That brings me to number 3. Yep, ketones. They bring me insane focus. Insane focus. For some scientific reason, they fuel your brain. I wrote a post about it today because I was like amazed at how much shit I can do and get done in a single day. And I was like, the focus I have, it's definitely because of my ketones. I remember when I first started drinking these. I started drinking them. I had a sample pack. And I started drinking them, and literally as soon as I was done the trial pack, we actually had a house fire. And throughout the trial pack, I knew that I needed to share this with people because I had insane energy. The focus was coming back. The mood shifts that I was experiencing were insane. But so we had the fire, and everything was kind of put on hold. I didn't even order more ketones, even though they made me feel amazing. It just, you know, life takes a halt when something like that happens. So, hold on a sec. The dog's playing with a ball right now. It's super annoying. Oh, it's so good. This kind of tastes like a margarita without the booze. Anyway, it was only like a week and a bit after the fire that I was like, why would I stop drinking these when they're so amazing and help me do all of the things? That means my dog needs to pee. Hold on, buddy. Why would I not share these with people? Why wouldn't I be drinking them right now when I need them the most? Pause. Good job. Good job, buddy. Good job. Okay. Okay. Yes, my dog rings the bell to go pee. We trained him from a little pup. Just by going to the door and hitting his paw with the bell, and every time we let him out to pee, and eventually after like 3 weeks, a month, he would just go there and hit the bell and he would go outside and go pee. Anyway, side note. So I was like, why wouldn't I share these? It makes zero sense why I would just stop drinking them and not share these with other people, because they are amazing. And I remember someone asking me as I had launched my business, I was so excited. I was helping people find, you know, this energy and mood shift that they hadn't seen in a long time, and which was so wonderful to witness. But I got asked, they're like, how can you be running a business? I had 2 small kids. I was living in an RV trailer in my backyard while my house was being renovated. They're like, how do you run a business out of an RV? And I was actually only home for a few months from living abroad, so I didn't really know a lot of people because we just moved back home after 3 years. I had some old friends and stuff like that, but like they were like, how are you running a business out of an RV in your backyard? Well, basically project managing, you know, my renovation in my house and the small kids and just moving back to Canada. It was just so much that I had questioned myself. I'm like, yeah, how the hell am I doing this? Like, it wasn't that I wasn't sleeping. It wasn't that I was giving up on other things. Like I still did all the mom things, and but I was like, it's the focus that I have when I sit down and I focus to do something, I get it done. I get done those non-negotiable items. And I never was able to do that. I would always like squirrel off into like fucking TikTok or I'd just get into like a show, even if it was like something stupid. I would just like daze out, right? Not because I just smoked a joint or anything like that, but it's because I had zero focus. And these give me that focus to kind of stay like in tune and with what I'm doing, and just be able to day to day do all of the things: work, business, kids, do all the mom things, cook, clean ish. I have like 4 loads of laundry to put away. Anyway, that part isn't very productive, clearly. As I'm talking about being productive, I'm going live and I should be folding laundry while I'm doing it. Anyway, I just want to say like how basically in the last 3 years, I look back, I'm like, I've been through a freaking lot. Our family's been through a lot. Like it's been a crazy few years, and I know it's been crazy for all of you guys too, but I'm just saying like throughout all of it, I can attest ketones to contributing to staying focused, giving me the energy that I need to get through, keeping my mood at a higher level. I'm not falling deep into despair, you know, Even through the pandemic, like it kept me here when, you know, some days you're just like about to go batshit. I was able to focus and do what I needed to do. But yeah, that was my rant on focus and productivity. You're welcome. Happy, I thought it was, is it Tuesday? I think it's Tuesday. It is Tuesday. I made this delicious cheeseburger casserole. It was so good. And my family, they were like, meh. Like, took me forever to cook. Like, oh, jerks. I thought it was delicious. I'll eat the leftovers. Anyway, focus and productivity. I'm gonna go be productive. I'm going to, holy shit, it's 20 after 8. I still gotta read, get them into bed. I was like, give mommy 10 minutes. I'm gonna go talk to my friends on the internet. Anyway, oh, hi Katie. Oh, friend. We need to get together soon. All right, my dog's barking, gotta let him in. Cheers, lime time. If you guys are wanting to give these bad boys a whirl, I do have a sample sale. I have a few left, so give me a shout if you wanna try my favorite source of focus.